Okay, today we are going to do something completely different because we are going to decorate my craft room and especially my desk. You know, sometimes you go to your place of work and you feel like it's boring. Even though I have all these colors and all these yarns all around me, I feel my desk does not represent that at all. So I want to find some bits and pieces and little projects that I can crochet in this video and decorate my desk, only the desk area. So hello and welcome, or welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sandra, and I am the designer behind Sandra Stitches, and you're here for some crochet goodness. So I want to show you how my desk looks now, and let's get started. All right, so this is my desk. As you can see, very plain, nothing special. It's just the computer, the microphone, the keyboard, and that's it. So what I'm thinking, first of all, I want to do something to put my keyboard on, like a keyboard mat or something, you know, some color around here. I'm also thinking I have this cute plant here on top of my desk, and I'm thinking maybe a jar cozy, maybe all in the same colors, in the same color scheme, to match, of course, what I will do with my keyboard, and a jar cozy here for the plant. And also, as you can see here, I have all my spare hooks. These are hooks that I don't use all the time, but sometimes I do. So I was thinking, and I like it that this is clear. It's a clear plastic bin, so I can see and I don't have to look into them. But I thought maybe I will crochet a rectangle kind of basket, but not high, to put the hooks that are the biggest hook sizes, so I can find them easily. I don't use them very much, but when I do, I have to dig in and try to find them here in this place. So, you know, these are my ideas. I will start looking for patterns, maybe ideas of stitches, and we'll see what I come up to. All right. So I've been looking into my yarns, and I decided that I want to decorate my desk with these two colors. These are colors that I don't usually pick, so I want to try new, aesthetic, new, to introduce new colors into my world. So I decided to go with this, what's the name? Okay, this is strange, because I thought this was kind of a plum. This is very red, in the red lines, but it says vintage peach. Okay, I don't know. This is the name. It's cotton, 100% cotton from Yarnsmith cotton. It's a weight, it says Aran, so, and it's a UK base, so it's more like a DK weight 3 yarn. This is the same company, the same, and the shade is Cool Taupe. It's a very kind of gray with lilac, a little bit of purple. So I don't know if you can see the colors with the camera, but yeah, this is what I am thinking of using. And also I looked for different stitch patterns to work on the keyboard mat. I want something to be, colorful, nice, that when I look at my desk, I feel good. So, and I also wanted to try a stitch pattern that I don't usually use, or that I've never used before, something new for me. So I found this stitch pattern, and I'm not sure what's the name of it, but it's a block. It's kind of a block pattern that you use 2 or 3 colors changing them, and you get these blocks. It's very simple. It's very cute. I think it's a little bit yarn eater, but I think it's going to be great. I don't have much of this yarn. These two are each 50 grams, 80 meters or 87 yards. I think it's going to be enough for everything I want to make. I found a tutorial for this stitch pattern in one of TLY Yarns, Tony tutorials. Excuse me. She used this for a bag. Beautiful. She has the best color combinations always. She has such an eye for colors. I really love that. But she uses for a bag, so I think, and she is using this stitch pattern in the round, but I want to make it flat. I want to make it the keyboard mat, so I'm going to use it flat. And then I am going to use the same colors for the little rectangle basket that I want to make for my hooks. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it for the hooks, or maybe I have this giant, I want to show you, this giant mug with all kind of pens, pencils, my ruler, my, all this office stuff. Now, I don't really use all this. And the ruler, I can put it in a drawer. I don't really need this giant thing. And it's just taking place on my desk. I want to declutter my desk. So what I'm thinking maybe is to get rid of this mug and maybe put a plant in it or something else. And in this small rectangle basket, just put 1 or 2 pens and maybe a marker, and that's it. To have on my desk, something decorative but also useful. And the ruler I will put, and the scissors, I will put them in one of my drawers. So this is what I'm thinking. And also, as I said, I have this beautiful plant that how do you say when you take one part of the plant and put it in water and then it grows, the roots and everything. I don't know the word in English for it, but this is what I have. And I want to make a jar cozy for it. So it's beautiful, it's standing up in my desk, and it's going to be a great addition to the decoration. So let's get started, and I'll take you with me on the journey, and I will show you all the last, the finished pieces when I'm done. And if I get into any trouble in the middle, so of course I will document. Let's go. Okay, we have the second piece, So this is going to be the little rectangle basket that I'm going, basket or I don't know, container kind of, that I'm going to put my pens. I will show you everything like when you're watching a decorating video, so they show you the finishing touches and the reveal. So I will do a reveal at the end and you'll see everything in my desk. So what I did here was I did not really record the process because it was very, very fast. So I did a rectangle with single crochet, but instead of working yarn over, I did yarn under. So we get this beautiful X's, right? And then I went up a little bit, just a few rows. And for the end, I went up and went in the round, around the rectangle. I did not want to start in the round from the beginning. For some reason, I never get it right, and it always comes a little bit not the shape. So I prefer to work a rectangle and then work around the rectangle. So this is what I did. And for the end, for the edge, I just make a picot, small picot on the corners, and this is it. It's going to sit on my desk, and it's going to have my 2 or 3 pens that I need, and then it's all. I think it's cute. And the fact that I added this green really brings us the pieces alive. I felt these 2 colors, this plum and this lilac, are beautiful, but they needed something to bring them to life. They were a little bit too down tone for me. Okay, so this is the second. Okay, we are done with most of the things. I decided to add a new color to these 2 because I needed some contrast. It was too purpley for me. So I added this green. It's a sage green, and I think it complements everything really nice. Now, this is the simplest jar cozy, right? It's just single crochet. I want to measure, this is how far I've gone to, how far I walked. So I want to measure and see, because I want to finish it with some maybe shells or, some decoration. So it's not so plain. Okay, great. We are exactly where I wanted it to be. So all I have to do is make something round here, maybe shells, maybe picot, maybe something to give it a little bit more of personality. But look how cute this is. Just I think this was tomato paste jar or something that I use in the kitchen. And now it's decorating my desk in my craft room. Ta-dam, ta-dam! Here it is. Look how amazing it came up. I am obsessed with this. Look, the pattern is so beautiful. And the colors, of course, I added the green here as well. I just don't have a ball to show you, but it's the same yarn. So it's the same. This is the stitch pattern. It came out amazing. I really love it. I measured, I think it's around 20 or 20 plus inches long. And maybe, let's measure. Okay, let's measure. This is 8.5 inches wide, and it's 20, let's say, 22.5 inches long. Now, I walk the pattern, I walk the stitch pattern, the blocks, okay? And then I did a round of double crochet with one color all around to close the gaps of the blocks, because in every row, when you're working the blocks, you always have a chain 3 gap. So I did the round of double crochet all around to close the gaps and to give it a little bit more of, you know, a finished look. Now, the keyboard, as you can see, it's a little bit smaller, okay? So if I put it on the keyboard and if I put the keyboard on it, so you don't really see the pattern. I should have maybe make it wider, but I don't have much place between my monitor, my screen, and the keyboard. My desk is not very wide, and I didn't want it to be too big and overflowing. So what I'm going to do, I think, because I want to see and you know, the pattern will glow in my desk. So I'm going to put the keyboard from the middle down. So it's going to be a decoration. I think it's great. I'm very, very happy with it. So we have all three objects for decorating my office. This one I have to finish it to give it the finished touch. And I will see you in the reveal. Okay, let's see how it looks. This is the keyboard mat. I think it's adorable. As you can see, it sits on my desk. Really cute, very cute. So I can put my keyboard on it and have like a nice, cute desk. Now here I have my little pens and pencils basket. So I have them handy near my notebooks where I can write everything I need. And here is my plant with the jar cozy. I really like it, very much like it. Now I'm thinking there is one more thing I need to add, and that will be a coaster here, because I have this coaster, which I love. Yeah, this one. But if I'm making something that matches, so I will make a coaster next with the same colors, with the same yarns. So this is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed decorating my desk. And if you have any ideas of more pieces that I can add to decorate my desk, please tell me in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so I can continue and bring you more content like this. And until next time, bye.